lot more to say about our criminal case. Now is not the time. I was just preparing you all to understand how lawfare works and how none of you at home are safe from it, how it can come for absolutely everybody.
January 6th, we'll be released some very, very big interviews we're going to be doing over the next week or so with GB News. GB News is owned by, of course, part-owned by very good friends of ours, people like George Farmer, badasses. They're going to give us a nice, fair interview. It's not going to be a Lucy Williams-style hit piece. So, very good interviews are going to be released on January 6th that explain... Wow, funny day. That explain exactly what went on and why. So keep your eyes peeled.
And thank you all. One more thing I want to say. There's a lot of people who I can't thank by name. I see some people tweeting now how they've supported us from day one when we were first put in jail. They did very good to counter against the media machine on the early days of our arrest. Myron Gaines, Will, lots of people on Twitter. I can't even name them all. There are so many. Please do not think we did not see the people who supported us and saw the people who were jumping on the bandwagon now, didn't support us at the beginning because they were scared, and the people who were genuinely day one there for us when we needed it most. We see it, we appreciate it, we thank you all so much, and we're going to make sure you're all remunerated.
Also, however, I want to thank our massive haters who consistently keep this case in the forefront of the mainstream news. The people who, no matter what happens, will tweet and post and write horrible things about us because it keeps it relevant, it kept the case fresh, it kept it in the front of everybody's minds, and it gave the people who were on the right side of history a chance to attack false narratives. Shout out to all those losers as well. I'm not paying you shit, but thanks for working for me for the last 2 years. It's been an honor having you on board, gentlemen.
Well, yeah,
and, good luck in whatever it is you do next.
Yeah, they've wasted 3 years of their life and they need new hobbies, but they have helped us keep the case alive.
Thank you.
Because if we didn't keep the case at the forefront of people's minds in a country like Romania, it would be easier for them to do corruption behind the scenes. So we have to thank all the haters for trying very hard to make people talk about the case, which is exactly what we needed. We also have to thank everybody for supporting us from the day ones. Please don't think we don't know. We know it really means so much to us. Thank you for tuning in to the emergency meeting. And gentlemen, the advice we're giving to you, you must listen to, because it's very easy as a man to only learn the hard way. I am the person telling you that if you don't slow down on the ice, you're going to crash your car. You can think you know better than me, and you can think you're smarter than me, and you can crash your car and suffer. Or you can just learn from someone else's mistakes or learn from someone else's trials and tribulations. I'm telling you, you're a full-grown adult. You must prepare for lawfare. I've explained to you how it works. I've explained to you how you can protect yourself. I've explained to you the things you need to expect. A lot of you listening to this right now may not know. In fact, I would argue that 3% of you right now already have your name in a prosecutor's office.
Yeah, if you're a fan of us,
you're already in a prosecutor's office.
They're watching.
They're already looking at you. Already, a prosecutor's been told your name because of your tweets, because of what you say about crypto, because of what you say about the Jews, whatever. They've already begun stage one. And you've not prepared for the rest of it, which is coming. We were ready, you are not. And we strongly recommend you prepare yourselves for lawfare, because although the world is healing, lawfare is going to come back around if it goes away at all. And if a tsunami is coming, it's very important you learn to swim. Today's been a fantastic day for my brother and I. It's been 3 years before we finally get some vindication. It's really, truly a fantastic day. But we don't really feel happy. We don't really feel relieved because we didn't give a shit about going to jail, did we?
No, wasn't scared. Didn't give a shit.
Why would I?
I'm scared of jail.
We were talking about it all the time and was actually quite excited about having those stories from jail for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, I was ready. It's a shame. It's a shame.
However, there are some people watching this stream who are going to go to jail.
Oh, you're going to jail.
And they're not ready for jail.
And you're losing all of your assets. And your name. You're going to get wrecked.
No, Count of Monte Cristo. What does he say? What's his name? He suffers in jail at the unfair persecution while he plans his retributions and revenge. And eventually, he comes out and the world is his because, you know, he's monumentally financially wealthy. He manages to find that fortune.
You know what? I'm going to finish with a quote from the Count of Monte Cristo that I really like. I've just looked it up to make sure I get it correct, because most of you are not prepared for the storm. Life is a storm, my young friend, and you will bask in the sunlight one moment and be shattered on the rocks the next. What makes you a man is not what you do when the storm is. What makes you a man is... Fuck, I fucked it up. I'm going to start that again because people are going to sound like this. Life is a storm, my young friend. You will bask in the sunlight one moment and be shattered on the rocks the next. What makes you a man is what you do when the storm comes. You must look into that storm and shout as you did in jail. Do your worst, for I will do mine. Then the fates will know you, as we all do. And that's a very, very, I guess, pertinent quote.
Are we going to do our worst, Tristan?
Oh, we are the storm now.